Host, the LA probate expert. And I spent last week in Florida at an amazing conference with an absolutely amazing person and amazing organization. I was at the Turnberry Island Resort with Grant Cardone, and he had two different conferences that were taking part back to back, a business boot camp and then a real estate investment boot camp. And I've known Grant for a long time. I initially called him as an expired listing about 11 years ago. And I followed him as an author and loved his books, Seller of Be Sold and 10X. Amazing books. I didn't really know him to be the sales trainer that he is today. And I certainly didn't know the size of his organization and the detail of his real estate investment mastery. And so and I spent 4 days there with about 2,000 other people at an amazing conference, seeing his team behind the scenes. He is very transparent. Now, some people say too gruff and not polished. I think those things are true. But at the same time, transparent, real, and genuine at a level of something I've never seen in that kind of business before. Most important to you or me, 4 big takeaways that I believe are going to really change my business and might help you as well if you own a business or want to get into one. Number one of the 10X rules is go big or go bigger. Too often in business, we want to incrementally increase our business 25%, 50%. Great goal. One of the problems is that allows us to hang on to all the obstacles and problems that prevent us from really having a great business. I worked for a company for 4.5 years, becoming the general manager. And there's a key employee who was incompetent, weak, abusive, a terrible example of the company. And I went to the owner and said, we're not going to grow past this person. It's impossible. They're too central to the organization. We need to upgrade. And he wasn't willing to do that. And for the last 5 years, he's tried to increase his business. But with that person in place, it's never going to happen. Go bigger means look at your business from scratch and say, if we're at 10 times this, what would have to be different? Well, everything would have to be different. And that forces those difficult decisions that hold all of this back. The second key takeaway I got was separating my income production from my wealth production. Now, to some degree, that's easy for many people. You have a job, you have a 401k, you work, you put money aside. Maybe you buy some real estate. And real estate's a little different, though, because I'm in real estate every day, buying, selling, representing investors, flipping properties. That's all income generation. And I think that separate from that, I need to have a bucket where I'm building wealth. Now, I believe in real estate. I just don't really want to be the landlord or the construction guy remodeling the property. And so passive income from multifamily units creates that opportunity. But what's important is to understand those are two different activities. Every day during a work day, I'm working on creating income. I pull some money home, and once a week or a month, I put it into my investment portfolio, and that's supposed to generate for me the long-term wealth, and is done well, but we'll do better now that we're focused on it. Number 3, the importance of partners. He went through the list of almost every famous wealthy person you can imagine and discussed all the partners you're aware of and not aware of. One example is Jeff Bezos at Amazon. Of course, he had investment partners early. Of course, he had technology partners early, operations, logistic partners. But the basis of Amazon, for a large part, is having retail partners who sell on their platform. They look at themselves literally as a platform partnering with retailers. And we business as well need to find ways to partner with people, whether it be employees that we bring up and help them graduate, or vendors or competitors we bring into partnership, and really find ways to work and leverage ourselves over other key people, not just employees, not just vendors, not just subcontractors, but literally how to build partnership with key people to help us grow our business. Number 4, unprecedented opportunity for leverage. I've been in this business for 36 years, and I say it almost every day. I have never seen as much money available to invest in real estate today. If you have a deal, there is money like never before to get equity for it, to get a loan for it, to get the deal done, purchased, sold, whatever. Never before. What they didn't really understand deeply, though, was with cap rates so low, how did that make sense? Well, but if a cap rate's at 4.5 or 4, and you're borrowing, your cost of funds is 3%, then really on all that money you're borrowing, you're leveraging or getting arbitrage, borrowing at 3, getting 4.5%, as long as those numbers are real. And so I realized the opportunity to leverage up and look for opportunities. It takes probably more time than ever to find a good deal in today's market, But those good deals are worth more than ever. And that's where we have to put our attention, is finding those deals. Grant talks about it all conference long. It's all about the deal. With the right deal, almost any financing can work. With the right deal, any equity can work. With the right deal, you can overlook a lot of things, but you got to get the deal. No deal, no money involved at all. That's what I took away. Do you follow Grant Cardone? Are you interested in more? How can I help you build your business? How can you and I maybe be in partnership together to build our mutual businesses? Call, text, or email me if I can help in any way and make today and this week your best week